so I think we're rolling. So I'm just going to break down real quick. I'm in the middle of A/B trading, and let's go to TradingView. So I'm using the crypto screener, and here is Tether. This has huge volatility, and as you can see, I'm using Vinny, well, ProSum Solutions is what it's called now, his 2.5 QFL indicator on TradingView. It's a paid indicator. Anyways, I've got Autoview set up, which is syntax. All this stuff, you see all these pieces of syntax which communicates to my exchange, right? And I've got all these alerts set up in this specific way. I'm not going to go into like the nitty-gritty of what is going on here, but you get the idea. This is hybrid trading. It draws a base, huge pump, like I think it was like 500%. I mean, just huge percentages, right? Like, oh well, if we go to the 1 hour and you measure, we went up, oh my gosh, like 500%, right? So when we go down to the, and look, it just added a new base, right? This is hybrid. This is not QFL position trading, but I'm trading, you know, small, medium, large, extra large, and I'm using 6 layers, but I have an alert for the 7th layer, which is about, is that 55% below this line, right? And here's what it looks like right here. So every time, I treat it like a net, right? So it comes down, boom, boom, sells, comes down, adds a new base, comes down again, 1, 2, 3, then didn't get hit right here was where my sell was originally, and then it hit this layer, and I sold it right here. And so it just keeps resetting the game, and then look at these layers, how they're, this is really important. See how these layers are like widening as I'm getting more size? So I'm getting twice as much size as the first layer, second layer, third layer, fourth layer, fifth layer, sixth layer. And yeah, that's A/B trading, and I prefer a bot just because I want to buy right here, and so I'm just monitoring it. And sometimes it does a little glitch with TradingView. So in this case, see how it came down right here, and it didn't add a third triangle. Well, the bot didn't sell any of it up here on the books, like right up here. And the problem with that is that, see how I've got 3 arrows right here? Well, I've only got 2 green triangles right here. And so I'm managing this, all right? Like, it's really important. It's not a set it and forget it. And sometimes, you know, these alerts will trigger the syntax, which will go to my exchange. And basically what happens is the exchange will send an error. And within that error, you will not have the bot work. And so this bot, I'm using Autoview, synced up to a private server. You get the idea. Like, this is very much duct taped together. This is not a set it and forget it. So I really want to emphasize, you know, showing you this, that there is a little bit of a danger, but at the same time, you know, I was chatting on Telegram and it was just buying away while I'm chatting, and it had already listed it, right? Because every time it hits one of these green layers, boom, 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 it's going to auto list it where this take profit line is. And, you know, for me, I am busy, okay, doing things in life. Okay, in this case, look, it just triggered a new buy layer, so it's being indecisive right now. And see how it's glitching? Like, these are the things that I want to cover and point out, is that if you're going to trade with a bot, you really have to manage a bot. It is one of those things that, you know, so it put a new base down, I guess, right there, which is good. And then now these new layers, if I hit refresh, these numbers are all going to change, I believe. Maybe. Or maybe they already changed. But at any rate, I'm watching, and then here's another area that's really valuable. This right here, you would never hit this window otherwise, right? So I can see that 805 is my first layer for this new base. Well, this still says 812. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna manage this. And so I've got this thing right here on an alert called a force buy. And so I'll just run it, and I'll show you what's inside here. So boom, that's triggered, and now guess what that's doing? That's saying, hey, if the base is greater than like the lowest number I could possibly list on it, trigger this syntax. And guess what that does? That communicates to my exchange. And now look, when I refresh this, it just deleted all the layers that I had. I mean, for me, it's about convenience, and that's really what I'm kind of emphasizing is like, look, you can do this on your own, but it's just so convenient, especially when there's really fast wicks. You know, within 3 seconds, that's another thing I guess would be really important is, see how there's like, I can't point on the screen, but if you look at the text on the gray box, it says delay equals 3 a bunch of times. So that means 3 seconds so I don't overload my exchange. And there's a couple of things that you can do when trading with a bot. In terms of your API codes, because what I can do is I can have multiple APIs set up, and what that does is it gives you more opportunities to fire off more requests, because each one of these lines is a request. I'm saying, hey, I'm making a request to execute a command, and so they're gonna cap you off at about 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, sometimes 5 seconds is recommended, but you can use multiple APIs within the exchange. And so instead of, you know, with this it says, you can't see my finger, but it says at the top left, A equals KuCoin A. So I could have A equals KuCoin A equals KuCoin B, A equals KuCoin C, and Autoview doesn't know that it's the same account, and KuCoin doesn't know it's the same account because it's an API, but it will, and I'll need to double check that, but I'm just giving you the idea, hey, if this is too inconvenient because you need it to fire off more often, well, that's a possibility to experiment with, is that you can have multiple API keys on one account. So anyways, hope this video helped, and as you can see, this is just an awesome market. I'm using the TradingView crypto screener that's built into TradingView, just using the volatility. I've talked about it in another video, but I have to show you what I'm doing, because this is what I'm doing, and I really enjoy it. You know, it's not QFL trading, you know, position trading, it's not AB trading, but it's a lot of fun to manage, and I love having it work. So anyways, hope this video helped, and good luck trading.